Morning. Ugh. Tuesday, October 7th, 2025. I'm Larissa. Oh my God, here we are. Time has come. Time has come to drink from skulls. Look who I got here. So handsome! Are you handsome? You handsomest boy in the whole world? In the whole world? Handsomest boy? Hey, Brody. Hey, Brody. Handsome. He's so handsome. So handsome and clean. So handsome and clean. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I took him to a groomer, took him to a new place, new to me place, new to us place. And they were very, very good. And they were very good to him. And he's very clean. And they were very reasonably priced. Very pleased. Very pleased. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Mm. Anyway. Oh. Forrest. What? What? What, sir? You burping at me now. We gotta get your footy foot looked at. We gotta get your footy foot looked at. He's got something going on with his foot, and I'm a little bit irritated. Not with a groomer at all. I'm a little irritated with my vet because he's been looking at this foot for some time. And there is a wound on the foot. And I suspect that there was at one time something in the wound. If there isn't still something in the wound. And the last 2 times he's been at the vet, I've asked them to look at it. And they haven't. First time they're like, oh, we don't see anything. There's nothing there. I'm like, okay, then why does he keep... Because he's not just licking it, he's, chewing at it with his front teeth, right? Not crunch, 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 right? So there's been something there. Anyway, yesterday, I bought something. I bought something on a whim in the drugstore. When I saw them, we'll see how these work. See, this will be funny. See this? Okay, bunny ears. You put them on your nipple and pull your boobie up, tape it. We'll see. We'll see how this piece of tape works on these. We'll see. We'll see. Magic lift. Oh! I need some sort of hovercraft. I wrote a letter to Elon Musk once. I told him he needed to he could revolutionize his business if he just made a bra. Yeah. Using drones to hold up giant titties like mine. Oh my God. They're a curse. They're a curse. And I really, I can't find bras my size because women my height and the width of my back and all that don't normally have my size boobs unless they're fake. And you got fake ones, you don't really need a bra now, do you? No, because silicone just kind of stays. Anyway, so there's that. And then I just really resent the big fake ones. I really do. Unless you are getting prosthesis because you had your natural big ones removed because of cancer, nobody needs such titties. Nobody needs them. I certainly don't need them. I have them, but I don't need them. And I'm not saying I want anybody to come take them. Yeah. I'm not wishing cancer upon myself or anything like that. But it's just oh my God. I really resent the big fake ones on women. Because you're not a skinny mini naturally with jugs like this. No, you're not. So, anyway, look at him over there. Look at him. Hey, senor. Senora. Brody. Brody little ding dong. What? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Oh. So it's going to be hard, but I need to really start weaning myself away from the news for the end of the year to prepare. I mean, it's October, November, December. It's a quarter. I need to wean myself away from the news so I can distance myself enough to be able to do my New Year's Eve. My New Year's Eve started the New Year card reading, my global card reading that I do. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. And if you are a matron or patron by membership program on my website, you get to see it, right? Because I don't post them publicly on the YouTubes anymore. No. Starting last year, they are only posted on my website. Yeah. Yeah. And you have to have a matronage or patronage package to see it. Yeah. Or you can come see it live if you want to get tickets. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to do something a little different for New Year's Eve, instead of whatever debauchery you normally do, or sitting at home with in your pajamas and your pots, banging on your pots and pans in your living room, or whatever. Yeah. You can come hang out with me at the gallery, and then be there for the card reading live. Yeah. Yeah. Hang out with the art. Maybe play some cards or something. Or maybe some Connect 4. Huh? Play some Connect 4. Maybe some Parcheesi. No, it's not Parcheesi. Maybe some checkers. Oh, maybe work on a puzzle. Eat some snacks. Yeah. And then be there for the card reading, huh? Huh? Maybe get some New Year's Reiki. Anyway. Oh my gosh. So, like, things in this country are crazy right now. Got my ballots. We got our ballots for the special election this November, yesterday. Oh, it's kind of a bummer that I gotta vote during my political news fast, right? Kind of bums me out, but the whole thing bums me out. The whole thing bums me out. The whole like impetus behind it and everything, like the whole thing just like bums me out. But I'm glad my ballot arrived. I was a little concerned that maybe it wouldn't, that maybe the orange man would try to take my ballot from me. I don't know who these people are that he's saying are getting extra ballots, because I've never received an extra ballot. I've been voting by mail-in, and I don't mail mine in. We don't actually mail ours in. I take mine in directly down to the county building and drop it off directly at the registrar. I don't mail it. I don't give the post office the option of losing my ballot. right? I just don't like running the risk of having to go stand in line and maybe not have the opportunity to vote because the line's too long. Or standing in line to vote and being exposed to crazy fucking weirdos. All of these things have happened to me. Like when you stand in line that long with a bunch of people who are all there to vote and they want to, people aren't supposed to, it's supposed to be illegal to try to influence your vote and all that stuff. All that shit happens, right? And I'm a fucking weirdo magnet anyway. I am. If there is a weirdo, like a certifiable weirdo, crazy nut job within a 5-mile radius, they will come find me. I don't, it is a phenomena. And you can ask anybody who has ever known me that is true. No matter what they think of me personally, they will tell you that Larissa attracts them. I don't have to say nothing. I don't have to do nothing. I can just zip my lip and be walking down the street, and whatever the closest weirdo is will come to me. So, standing in a line to vote, that is not a safe place for me. No, it's not. It's not. And I don't like doing it. And anyway, so that's why we've been mail-in voters for a long time. But like I said, we don't mail them in. After we fill out our ballots, I take them directly down to the county. I take them down to the county and I drop them off. I don't even put them in the box outside anymore. I take them in and I hand them straight to whoever's at the counter, and watch them take it back to the count. I know how shit works. Yeah. I've observed the vote count a number of times. I know how shit works. So I don't know who these people are that Orange Man is saying are getting all these extra votes. I don't know who they are. Because it's not me. Certainly not me. So he's sending California National Guard up to Oregon? What? This is a direct violation of states' rights. That is the prerogative of the governor. Deployment of the National Guard within the state is the prerogative of the governor. I just don't. I don't. These fucking idiots. There was this woman that came into my gallery the other day. I've had a couple people come in now, telling me she's a Trump fan and saying, "Oh, but he's a patriot, right?" I'm like, when she says this to me, I have copies of our Constitution at the gallery, little pocket ones, and I have them to pass out to people. There's a few things that I have at my gallery that are... So art is political and it can't not be, right? The act of making art is a political act. When you are consciously engaged in making art, it is a political act, no matter whether you are politically affiliated or not, right? Because it is freedom of expression. It is a direct engagement of your First Amendment right, and a display of your First Amendment right, right? Right? So I can't not be political. Doesn't mean I'm not spouting shit, no, but my existence as an artist in an art gallery is political by definition and by nature. So she comes in. This woman comes in and tells me she's an almond farmer. And I'm like, oh, good for you. Like one of the worst crops for California, right? If not the worst crop for California. In California. The almond farms. They're not indigenous here. They suck up so much water. They are the equivalent of LA in water suckage from the rest of the state. There's a lot of other problems with them. So I don't buy, I rarely buy almonds. Rarely. Very rarely buy almonds. And then she tells me she's a Trump fan and goes on to say, oh, but he's a patriot. So I take a copy of of the Constitution. I hand it to her. I'm like, I think you need to read this. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. No, the MAGA people have thrown the baby out with the bathwater. And here in California, their goal is to take away women's right to choose. That's the only thing they fucking care about. Crazy ass Bible thumping weirdos. Oh my God. And these are the same people. These are the same people that bitch about welfare. You're going to bitch about welfare, but you're going to be anti-abortion, anti-women's reproductive rights? Makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Oh my God. And watching the videos, I've watched a couple clips of Swiss Miss Little Dutch Boy and her Turkish salad with her, right? And claiming torture while smiling for the cameras. Claiming torture while smirking for the cameras. Oh my God. As an assault survivor who endured horrors such as having blood dumped in my house, and who still has concern, fear for the safety of her family, even though I don't even talk to them anymore. On behalf of all true torture victims, and POWs, I'm disgusted by these people. And it's not to say that I do not have genuine concern and disgust for the Israeli government, over what the Israeli government is doing. Here in the United States, I have experienced discrimination directly because of my Arab last name from Zionists. Other than a media spectacle and self-indulgent attention whoring, I see nothing that has come from Miss Thunberg's exhibition. So, anyway. Anyway, I don't even want to make comment on what's on the situation in Ukraine. That whole conflict cuts me in such a deep personal way. I cannot speak without bias. I don't want to talk about it. So, Sunday, I photographed a whole bunch of dioramas, and yesterday I finished up the the comic strips for them. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, this is gonna be a really fun, or this is a really, it's a fun series of work, but it's a very serious series of work. Very, very serious. Very serious. And I can't wait for them to start to be printed. So they will be one which is different from all of the other ones, will be released in the next e-newsletter. But other than that, it's kind of like the precursor, right, to the dioramas. And the one that's going to be released isn't really a diorama. It's not a diorama. Well, it is kind of, sort of. But anyway, the dioramas their release will begin in January with the January issue. And they punch. They do. They really hit hard. So anyway, I'm gonna go into the gallery today. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the gallery today. I am. I'm gonna do a little work. Yeah. Anyway, try these puppies out. I'll let you know how it works out.